motorbikes are out tonight. I've never seen so many on the quay, but out of the thousands upon thousands linked in polished chains all the way past the Thistle Hotel, there was only one. Among the chrome-choked old men's bath chairs that are Harley Davidsons, straight from the showroom via solicitors and doctors' checkbooks, and the lumpy, ungainly, cheap racers, the Kawasaki's, the Hondas and the Suzuki's, with their fat back tyres, and the riders with fatter backsides, all show in brash new leathers of red, white and green, like garish clown costumes of displaying no medals, of old conflicts with tarmac, old folk memories when to ride a motorbike was to be king of the road, with a big belt buckle to be feared and reviled in equal parts, your Lancer jacket cracked and greasy, 59 Club patch on the shoulder, baptised by gravel, with the side of your gold-top boots scraped to the bare flesh. Not some Tuesday night jolly 5 miles down the road on an easy June night. From heated winter garage to chamois sham leather, and safely garaged again an hour or two later. No memory of when Sunday mornings was the intoxication of Solvo Autosol, and the engineering with a fag paper to get the points opening just right. There was a single Gold Star, a BSA DBD 34 1959 vintage. The very name rings and echoes the finest year of the finest motorcycle ever created. This one in original condition, which means it hadn't been modernised, chrome-plated, mucked about or otherwise improved. It looked as though it had come directly from a long haul down the A1, stopping only at the Ace Caff on the North Circular. It had mud on its wheels, a fine oil mist on the carburettor, a blued exhaust pipe, the colour of a summer midnight. It smelt of hot oil and rich, fruitful September days, and on its side stand it looked lean and angular, the eponymous archetypal silencer, like a silver dagger ready to slice the silence, and a small knot of connoisseurs gathered round. Proudly the owner put on his helmet and started it for us, because only we cared. The sound of a Gold Star is the sound of a great oak door being kicked to pieces by the steed of one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. It is shockingly visceral, like the darkest of bitter chocolate, or the tolling of a great bell. The connoisseurs simply smiled. You couldn't help it. And once the bike is off its stand and the throttle is cracked open, the sound rises in a fury, but of such sweet temper that J.S. Bach himself could have written for it. As a piece of music, it is as angry and as passionate as the Who or Jimi Hendrix. It is as big as Shostakovich, as triumphantly staccato as Stravinsky or a road drill. And yet, within it, there is the deep, soulful note of Leonard Cohen or Schubert's Winterreise. It is crisp and direct, like a mouthful of glass splinters, There is primitive urgency, something that reaches back to our most distant ancestors who must have heard herds of mammoths bellowing on a distant plain. It is a sound that is plugged directly to the human soul, that Richard Wagner could never achieve if the Ring Cycle had had another 14 episodes, or Berlioz had had another dozen brass bands and choirs. In comparison, the massed ranks of the Harleys sounded agricultural and flat, like a field of bloated, farting bovines. If the greatest sound produced by civilization is the Bach St. Matthew Passion, then running it a very close second is the sound of a BSA Gold Star 500 on full